Hello, Miyu cult. It's been a little while since anything to do with this channel, but hey, I've got some motivation now, so I'm gonna be doing some more stuff. So at least the ones that I have sent this to have probably heard of a little project of mine and of a couple other people. Not just a couple, everyone in the Miyu cult can partake in this, can help. And it is, as you can see, Miyunese. Now, if you're one particular individual that's been wondering where some other project is... Anyway, so, let's get started. This is gonna be very scuffed. Wait, I almost forgot. Thanks a lot to all these people that have contributed. Of course, Miyu herself hasn't directly contributed, but like, it's Miyu. We're in the Miyu cult. Of course, we gotta like give her credit for, you know, telling tales. And thanks to all these people that have helped me construct it so far. I will have them in the description, and I will provide what they have done in the description, because I cannot be looking at that right now because I'm racing against the time right now. The sun is gonna start setting, and I don't want to do this in the dark, or when it gets dark. First things first, with Miyunese, there isn't gonna be anything new that I have not posted on the community tab. So if you haven't seen that, it's fine. You don't need to, because I'm gonna have it here. Well, at least most of everything here. And this will be the start of a little series on this channel. Maybe other people will contribute. I will put them in here as well. This will be the construction of Miyunese. That's what we're gonna be doing. You and I, we will be making Miyunese. Alright? So, second thing, phonology. We gotta start off with the phonology. Did I spell that right? Pretty sure. Okay, so there isn't a whole lot, but there is still stuff we need to get to. Actually, no, there kind of is. Whatever, doesn't matter. The alphabet. First of all, it is the Latin alphabet, except literally all the letters are only in Miyu tells tales. All the letters of Miyu tells tales. So the alphabet is A, E, I, L, M, S, T, U, Y. That is the alphabet. Almost every single sound is exclusively in Miyu tells tales. At least how I pronounce it. If other people pronounce it differently, I do not know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I pronounce it as Miyu tells tales. Give or take the Z, the Z, the little quirky stuff. So with the quirky stuff, what I mean is like the sounds that don't appear in Miyu tells tales, but are still gonna be part of this alphabet, or part of this language, because if we don't have anything like that, then this language is gonna be tied with the least amount of consonants in any language. And that's not gonna be very fun. So the things of interest, really it is only just two things that have other sounds. It is T and S, TS. So let's just get them out of the way real quick. So T and S, they make their respective sounds, which is t and s, as an English speaker would know. But they also make d and z, respectively. How do we know what to do? It could have just been, oh, we don't do anything, we don't add anything new, because I want this to be, I personally want to be able to write or use Miyunese without, on a standard keyboard, Latin alphabet keyboard. And that normally, that would be fine, but also I don't want to have letters make multiple sounds without any indication of how to, other than just kind of feel them, just the vibes. So I decided to put something that someone else, I can't remember which one of the ads might have, actually no, I think it was on Discord. Somebody said to put apostrophes. So, to have apostrophes in the language. Now, this isn't going to be exactly how they used it, or how they wanted to use it, but it has that plus a little extra. So, whenever T is by itself, oh, that's a terrible T. Whenever T is by itself, it makes the T sound. But, if T has an apostrophe after it, then it'll make a very quick, normally it's like a T, and it's a T, T, or a duh, t, duh. Now, with S, it's the exact same. Normally, by itself, it's just S, but with an apostrophe after it, it is Z. Now, this actually helps a lot with plurals. I have not done that yet, but just know whenever there is a plural noun, it's like in English, there's an S at the end. But if it already has an S at the end, just put an apostrophe, makes it Z. Goes from S to Z. Now, that is pretty much just the phonology out of the way. Of course, I will give the full chart in the description. On the wiki page for Miyu Tells Tales, I will be making basically I'm just going to put all of the information on Miyunese there. With the phonology, you also have the syllable structure. Fucking you gotta die, bro. I think it's called complex syllable structure. We can have any consonant, any vowel after it to make a word, or no, syllable to make a syllable, and then we can have consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, syllable, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's a syllable. We also have vowel consonant. That's also a viable syllable. We can also do consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Although it can be a little weird. It really depends on the consonant. I haven't really been able to find too much of a problem, but if there is a problem, we will have to deal with that. So like maybe the consonants don't work out together, they don't like each other or something, then we're gonna have to figure something out, make some more rules, but that's okay. Now, the stress. The stress is a little bit weird because Miyunese is heavily influenced by both English and Japanese. So there is a mix between the stress system of English and the tone system of Japanese. It's a little bit weird, but from my experiments, if the syllable has an E or an I, if it has an I in it, in the syllable, then not only is, well, if it has an I in the syllable, it is typically higher note. So like Miyu, get to that? If it's a U, then it's usually going down. The tone is going down. So as I said, Miyu, Miyu. higher note, mi, lower note, you. Miyu. If it's an E or an A, so or A, then it is, it kind of varies. It depends on the placement more. Usually it is, Miyunese uses a very similar stress system to English, where it's I believe the third to last syllable. I don't have it written down because I'm an idiot. So it's the third to last syllable usually is stressed. It could be different, but I don't know how to deal with that yet. I don't know how to change that. Probably gonna have something to do with I, but whatever. Does not matter. Now to get to the real juicy stuff. Well, some of the real juicy stuff. Syntax. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Also, you're gonna see my handwriting change from print to cursive quite often because I write in cursive a lot. I should probably never write in cursive since not very many people know how to do cursive. Okay. So, syntax. Syntax is gonna be a little bit odd. So we're gonna have to first define some root words, some pronouns, and just some verbs and other nouns. So with syntax, let me just write this a little bit smaller. So let's define some root words. Root words. I keep saying that, okay. So the first three big pronouns, actually gonna have to be six. The big six. The big six. Yeah. I/me, you, and he, she, they, I guess. So, actually it's not six, it's 8. We/us, y'all, or as non-Texans would say, you, plural, they/them, plural. Now, this is probably going to be the most easiest stuff. At least these 5, sorry. Me, or I/me, in Miyunese, get this, is me. And, hold up. You, in Miyunese, is you. Crazy, I know. Crazy. Now, this was an idea from, I don't remember which one. I think it was something, I don't know. What if we don't actually need to distinguish between these three. We don't need to. You don't actually need to. And with such a limited amount of letters and sounds, it would be better if we limit the amount of different words or decrease it at least a little bit. So, what if we all have one word, or what if we have one word for all of these three? Yi. Crazy. Again, thanks for the idea. He, she, and they, masculine, feminine, or unknown, neutered, however you want to say it, do not distinguish between them. If you want to talk about them, it is yi. Yeah. So now for we/us. It breaks down a little bit, but it is a little bit more reasonable when you realize that I'm just gonna be super lazy with a lot of these words and just smash things together until it sounds okay. So we slash us is Muyi. Let me make this smaller. Muyi. Muyi is Muyi. Muyi. I just smashed all three of these together. Look. Muyi. 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 Sorry. I'm an English speaker. I'm not very good at tonal languages. But hey, this is a learning experience for all of us. Now, y'all slash you, I'm just gonna say y'all for now because I'm Texan. So yeah, y'all is Muyu. Muyu. Again, it is just you. Like almost multiple times, but like I put the M because it's I want it to be orderly, I guess. I don't know. It's just like Muyu. Muyu. Just smashing things together. Okay. They, them, plural is Miyi. Miyi. Just yi multiple times, except instead of a y, it's a m in the first. That is our basic pronouns. Pretty much all of them. I think that's all of the pronouns. I don't know. I'm not a linguist. I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm just a burger, man. I'm just Burbur. Now, there are some other words that we need to do. We need some root verbs and some other nouns, because we can't just always be doing this. It's kind of boring and just not useful. So let's define them. Now for the other root words that we need to do. I will put the words that we have defined probably in like the corner. If that's too cluttered, then I'm gonna just put it in the description or on the wiki. Who knows what I will do? It is a mystery to even myself. So let's do person, man, woman, animal, and rock. Yay! Okay, now, person. We already have, we already have like a you and them. Well, if we combine them together to be person, I did that. Yitu. Yitu. Again with the tone stuff. Yitu. Man. Also, I think I just got this from Japanese. Mutu. Simple. Mutu. And woman in Japanese, not Japanese, Miyunese, you say. Mutu and you say. You say. You say. You say. You say. Animal, I know for certain I did as close as I could do to Japanese. Mutisu. 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 Again, I have nothing to say. Rather than like, I'm probably gonna edit all of it out, but like after each word, I'm just like, Because I don't know what to say. What do I say? Okay, and rock, I think I just made this up again. I don't think it has anything to do with Japanese. It is Yalll. Yalll. Rock is Yalll. Now that is all of the nouns that I have, well, most of all the nouns that I have defined. Now for the verbs. The verbs, yes, okay. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, okay. To see, to sit, to give. So, to see. Can you guess what this is? It's not see. Why? Don't know. To see in Miyunese is usi. To see is usi. And then to sit is set. Now, this one is also a little odd because, again, this goes with the trying to limit the amount of different words while also being distinct from each other. Because to sit and a seat are both set. That is a problem that might be dealt with. Might not even be a problem. Might not. But if it is a problem, then we will have to change it. I should probably put that up here. Yeah. So seat and to sit is both set. That looks like set. Ignore what that looked like before. Now, to give. This one is gonna be a showcase of another quirk. When multiple letters or multiple vowels are put together, they make a long vowel. Same thing with the multiple consonants. Yeah, any consonant other than T, if it's the consonant put together, it is long. So again, I think this was influenced by Japanese, but I don't know. It's been a little while since I've defined these and I made these. But to give is etiyu. Etiyu. I actually don't know where the tone came from. It just kind of like popped up out of nowhere. And I guess I just decided to make that part of the language because every time I pronounced anything in Miyunese, I always had that tone. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I think it has something to do with shit. I don't know. Fuck. Now for the actual syntax, actual stuff that we gotta get to quickly because the sun is beginning to set. Now for the actual syntax, the word order. What the fuck? Word order. It is not like English. In fact, now we're getting to the stuff that is heavily influenced by Japanese. Like a lot of the syntax, not all of it, but a lot of the syntax is heavily influenced by Japanese. So we have a SOV word order, or subject, object, verb word order. So let's give an example. So those who don't know what this means can know what this means. This is just a default word order. Currently. It might change. All of this is subject to change. It is incredibly early stages. Like, I haven't even finished a syntax yet. I haven't even gotten to grammar yet. Only the syntax we have. So that's why this video is not really actually about teaching you Miyunese. It's just about showing the current order, current stuff to do with Miyunese. The person sees the animal. How do we do this? How do we translate? Well, just like turn it into subject, object, verb, and that makes it a little bit easier. So that is the person the animal sees. In English, this sounds a lot more like the animal is seeing, but no. The person is seeing the animal. This is where we're drifting away from English. Okay, so this still means the person sees the animal. Now we can actually like turn this into Miyunese. Desu, yitu, mutisu, usi. Yay! Now we have our first sentence. That's what it's called. Oh shit! I am so stupid. Okay, so now we have adjectives. Dun dun dun. Scary. We have what was described as noun-like adjectives. I still don't exactly know what this means. It's a little bit iffy for me. I don't really understand entirely, but what I think. Don't quote me on any of this. If there's an actual linguist that's watching this, first of all, wow, hi, you scare me. Second of all, please like make a video. Make a video about noun and verb like adjectives. I really don't understand it. I know Japanese has a lot of verb like adjectives. I don't understand what that means. Could you please help me? I'm scared. I don't know. And I can't find anything about what makes a verb like adjective, a verb like adjective, and a noun like adjective, and a noun like adjective. Now, what if we have... I just realized I did not define big. Hold on. Okay. From what I understand, you can just use noun-like adjectives like like nouns. So, yalll is the big thing. Ooh, I just marked the wall. Fuck. Okay. The big thing is yalll. And we can use yalll as an adjective. Because it's an adjective like noun. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, please, if you're a linguist and you understand, please make a video because I'm terrible at understanding comments. So again, please make a video. I don't understand. Help. And I can't find anyone making a damn video. Okay. Okay. Now, since this is a noun-like thing, it comes before the noun. It's like English. It comes before the noun. So this will become person, big animal, sees. That is still, again, blah blah blah. I already said this stuff. Now we can turn this into yitu, yalll, mutisu, see. The person, big animal, sees. Person sees the big animal. Look at the time left. There's probably not very much left because we're done. That's all I have. I'm in the middle of. Well, I say as if I have been actually doing anything. The prepositions, the adpositions, whatever they were called, I don't remember. They're currently a work in progress. So, for now, we just have this and everything else in the video. So, we're done for now. Please, if you have suggestions, if you have ideas, please just leave a comment or make a video, because although I do want to still be like the head of this, of the creation of Miyunese, I want everybody's input. I want to take into as many people as I can into account. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to do like everybody, but depending on how many there are. But I still want a ton of people's input. I want to like have this be a community project. That's the goal. I want this to be made by the community, and I would really love to see something like that because I've never really done anything like this before. And it would be wonderful. It would be like a dream come true for me. That's beautiful if we're able to, as a community, make a language. Is that fucking cool? Like, when was the last time you've seen a story time animator have a community that has their own language? And also, Miyu, if you're watching this, I hope you, like, make this a bit more known. Because so far, there's only, like, 10 people. Maximum 10 people that actually know about this. And, like, 4 or 5 of them are my friends. Like, real-life friends. So, please, Miyu, if you are watching this, I would love for you to make, like, a community post or make a little short video. Like how you did with the subscriber stuff or with the Silk song. Just make, like, a little shout-out about this. Don't even have to, like, say, like, oh, I'm so cool, whatever. Just, like, hey, there's this person that's making a language. Wouldn't that be cool if y'all joined in? Like, y'all could join in. This is a community thing. Again, I still want to be the head. I still want to be the one that is, like, making the definitive choices. But I want that to be like a republic. We have the representatives and then the president up at head, which is me. Again, this is the I'm just, like, fantasizing over here. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Very cool of you. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching the rambles of a stupid burger. Stupid little burger. Short, tiny burger. What do you have to say, Miku? Okay. Thank you for watching. See you whenever I can, whenever I do stuff, because I am not very motivated to do a lot, and it was only, like, really today that I had the inspiration to. Thank you. Again, I'm just, like, stalling. I should stop. I'm just stalling. Thank you so much.